Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I trust you are having a wonderful, blessed day. Welcome to the area of Swat, specifically today to an area known as Bkara, which is significantly important in the history of this area and the history of Pakistan. Swat is generally known for its beautiful greenery, the Hindu Kush mountain range, its lakes, as I am about to fall, its hills, and many other aspects like its people, Pathans, who are known for their hospitality, their honour, their dignity, their spirituality. However, we travelled today through Seydu Sharif, which is its capital city, and I've ended up in the village because it was Friday prayer time, and we travelled up the hill to the masjid. So let's go and have a look at this particular archaeological site. Not that I'm a great historian, but Buddhist stupas, along with other relics that go back thousands of years, are situated just over this little hill. And I suddenly have the David Attenborough feelings as we walk down the rugged, stone-faced steps. We enter a different world. And it has deep Buddhist history that goes back to the 5th century. And I'm no historian, but it appears to be like a courtyard, and as we come around the corner, I can only compare it to some of the films that I've seen, not that I watch many films, where it feels like an empire, where emperors and leaders of the nations would sit. And if you are more familiar with history of this particular area, please comment on the video. Subscribe to it, like and share it with your friends and family. As we walk under, it appears some entry point. And one of these particular places is a monastery. Could you just imagine how religion from those times would have an influence on people and their belief systems and the order of their time? It really does feel like going back in time. Assalamu alaikum. Alhamdulillah. And the stupas, as I am approached by a Pashtun speaking officer. A bit of local explaining going on. As you see, huge areas. We have something around the corner here. The third, they're almost like little, I'm not sure, places of worship, little hujras. 1, 2, and then the third one just here. yes. So, rupai sarbasa koi bia. Oh, and apparently there's an entrance fee as well, yeah, to the area, which we weren't aware of because there wasn't any entry points. And from what I hear, some of the locals tell me that in 2007, when there was a struggle or a takeover by the Taliban, some of these sites were defaced, destroyed, etc., which wasn't very nice. And the local, apparently this is the admission clerk who wasn't here earlier on, so he's brought a bag of tickets and showing me the difference between 20 rupees, 40 rupees, 50 rupees and 90 rupees. And this is stupa number 3. Around the corner from the stupas, and did you know stupas, I hope I'm saying that properly, are places of spiritual enlightenment for Buddhists, places of worship. The stupas are often round in shape or slightly more squarer in shape, and they are general places of spiritual enlightenment, places of meditation. And the Sanchi Stupa in India, or I think it's called the Gordpura, hope I'm saying that correctly, in Indonesia, and the Bkara Stupa here in Pakistan are visited by thousands of people from all over the world. I trust you are having a wonderful, blessed day. Welcome to Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and the area of Swat. In fact, we're just over the border in Swat, heading towards Peshawar, and it's time to take a break. Khyber Pakhtunkhwa is famous for its cuisine, from dumport, chapli kebab, karahis from Peshawar, the very famous Nisar Charsi Tikka, charsada mashahur mota chawal, and huge pots. And the young man's going to show me, the charsada, which is absolutely gorgeous with all mixed meats. And in these parts, when you stop, often it's time for tea. Whilst I was waiting there, these two ladies just came quite close, and now they've walked away saying, will you please buy some tea for us? Which I will definitely oblige with, but let's have a look at this a little close. They love being on the camera and on the shot. And you guys have walked inside this little place, or big place, known as Quetta Chai, and it looks like they have many things on their menu. And tea is very popular in Pakistan, but particularly one place known as Quetta Chai. It's famous throughout the lands, and that is simply too hot for the camera to arrive anywhere near it. This is the huge pot of boiled tea, and here's some pre-prepared tea. MashaAllah, look at that. And Ismail is serving it away. And I must admit, I haven't seen that before. It's matka chai, served with little bits of chocolate and fruits, and nuts and pistachios. There goes Ismail, has started to boil another pot of tea, or in this case, he's making doodh tea, and the milk is boiling over again. Between all of this, he's making a strawberry ice cream, and it's all dough, subhanallah. A brick or a quick break for tea. And it's quieter on this side. The tea wasn't normally up to standard, but sometimes these things happen. And on the other side of the restaurant, next to the tea place, is, I think this place is called Meeral. So this area is called Soke, but Hill City Centre apparently is in that direction over there. And there's a very strong fragrance of food just behind me here. It's very difficult to get any closer because it's so hot. The chicken is sizzling. And the smell of the barbecue is just awesome. MashaAllah, look at that. Ah. And the guys are standing back. SubhanAllah. Oh, look at that, MashaAllah. This is Israr, one of the barbecue chefs. I can't hear a thing through the noise. Here is the other stuff marinated. Chicken legs and pieces, ready to go. With the brothers in the background, MashaAllah. This is Mohsin and this is Ahmad. MashaAllah. And these are the chefs at. These guys are at the Meeral restaurant at the Bulsokai Road. And the entry point to the restaurant is from this particular road just there. I didn't realise, but actually there's a huge family area here. Those were the kitchens. And the eating places are just there. And it appears that the kitchen is being extended. MashaAllah, that's the dome area in the middle. And next to the dome family area is the masjid and the Swat lush green beautiful mountains are a lovely backdrop to the family area of the restaurant with its wigwam type straw roofs. Very lovely they are indeed. MashaAllah, and a family backdrop area. And as I explore more and more, I find communal dining areas with a very distinct Pathan style of dining, which is usually sat crouched on the floor with the good old takya, which is often used for leaning on and sitting crouched sideways, mashallah, with a tingle of rabab in the background. How nice, mashallah. And it appears to be owned by Gulrang Enterprises, with the kalima flying very high with the Turkish and Pakistani, and it looks like Palestinian flags. It's almost like a surreal experience, really, coming off broken, unmade, stoned, heavy laden with rocks on many roads, and then you just come on the main road into the bazaar, turn left, and you find this. The old and the modern just seem naturally mixed. Oh, it caught my eye and I've had to come back. You may have seen this, it was famous for a little while, known as ice cream takatak. So he's taken some bananas, smashed them through into little smithereens, and now he's going to roll them over in ice quite a number of times. So he will allow them to settle. Then after they're frozen, they're rolled into little shapes like this. As you can see, it's a real skill, and it's a hand skill as well, like a handicraft. There we go. And now for the next trick, they are rolled and flattened, popped into the glass plastic cup in this case. Here we go. And the sauce is added. There it is, mashallah, ready to serve. Right, it's known as banana crunch, subhanallah. So it looks like this. Bismillahi ala barakatillah. Oh, it's rubbery. It looks like that. Bismillahi ala barakatillah. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. Ala kulli hal. Beautiful, mashallah.